Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Really excited to bring you guys this awesome 2006 Prius. It's got 227,866 miles on it. Hey, please watch this entire video. The purpose is to show you guys any flaws that wouldn't show up in pictures. And this does have some definite cosmetic flaws. We typically bring these in from down south in perfect condition, you know, with the lowest mileage possible, or just super clean examples of higher mileage ones like this. This one was a Rochester car though. It was a trade-in. And while it has some, you know, rust, which I'll show you, underneath it's clean, which I'll also show you. It's just got a bunch of cosmetic flaws, and want to make sure you guys know about them, you know, so nobody's disappointed or feels that their time was wasted when they come in and see it in person. So first and foremost, maybe not obvious on the photos, but it should be here in the video. The car is not particularly shiny anymore. Toyota's been dealing with this for like 30 years. That's their, maybe even longer now. It's their plain white, which means it's not metallic, it's not pearl. It's literally just white paint and then clear coat, and it gets faded like this, and it's shinier than an egg, shinier than a piece of typing paper, but it's not shiny like it was when it was new. And this could be polished. It absolutely polishes out. I have a video I could actually show you on how to do it, but we're keeping it the way it is to keep the cost on it down. It's got some stone chips on the front, and a couple down here. There's like a crack in the, actually part of the fog light lens is missing. And then I wouldn't call this a flaw. These tires are pretty much brand new. They've got all their tread. They've even still got the little furs on the side of them, but they are snow tires. That's fine. It's not a safety issue. They might wear out a little bit faster if you drive them in the summer, and they're not as, you know, quiet as an all-season tire. If this is a deal breaker, reach out and we can price out some tires for you, and you can keep these for winter because they're awesome. We actually run these same Bridgestone Blizzaks on our family Honda Odyssey, and it's amazing in the snow. So this side of the car, it's got what looks like a little tree sap stain that might come off there. It's got some various chips on the side here. The big thing is it has rust. All the Priuses rust right here, and it would take a very long time for that to work its way into the car enough to be considered structural or dangerous in any way. Again, the car's solid, or else we wouldn't be selling it. But you know, usually I can't think of another car we had that had any rust on it. But being a trade-in that's this good mechanically, we didn't want to send it to auction. A little bit on the bottom of the door there too. In the back here, there's a crack in this. These often break off, and what people don't realize is they're cheap on eBay, but this person looks like they put a little screw right there, which isn't a bad thing because this is aluminum. It can't rust, and it actually did fix the problem, but you can get those new for like 40 bucks. As promised, underneath is, you know, of course it's a Rochester car that's, you know, a 2006, but it's definitely solid under there. Very solid. You know, no rust that's a safety concern or anything like that. This side, you can kind of see actually the gas cap still has some shine to it where the rest of the car doesn't. I wouldn't be able to guess why, but that's what I meant about the dull paint. And then same thing, a little bit of rust in front of the rear wheel there. Again, snow tires. Brakes are excellent on this car as well. Going to show you inside of it. Another thing about this car, it definitely has evidence that it was smoked in. It was professionally cleaned, everything shampooed and ozone and all that jazz. So the smell shouldn't come back, but if it does, I wouldn't want that to be a surprise for you a couple months in. Don't know where you stand on air fresheners and things like that. You know, maybe essential oils is the better way to go. But as of now, it's clean and it doesn't smell. But when I got it, it did, and it's pretty obvious that might have been a cigarette burn. Either way, you know, just know that going in. But nice and clean. The headliner's clean. When we had it shampooed, it wasn't, it didn't like turn the rag black there. Very clean. All the panels and everything. There is one damaged door panel there. That's pretty common. Nice clean back. And again, the headliner is very clean. The cargo area was well used and well loved. Has some stains on this mat, but if you don't like that, you could get rid of it, and the one underneath it's much cleaner. I might have a privacy thing, tonneau cover for it. If I do, it's yours. Let's see here. Inside again, nice and clean in here, and smells no foul odors or anything like that at the moment, but just like I said, please don't forget that at some point it was smoked in. It has ice cold air conditioning and hot heat. Turn that off. It does have the tire pressure light blinking. Not sure, you know, how to proceed with that. It's a relatively inexpensive thing to fix, so I'm probably just going to fix it before the car's picked up if I could get the parts in time. But you know, again, not a safety concern if you check your tires, but plan on that light being gone because it's a relatively inexpensive part. Hybrid battery seems like it's doing awesome. And again, this car drives like new. When we get you guys up to highway speeds, you'll hear the snow tires a little bit more than you will a summer tire. But you know, again, if that's a deal breaker, just reach out and we'll price some tires for you so you could, you know, you could have both. So I'm gonna try to get you out onto the road here and show you some highway speeds. Acceleration is seamless, exhaust is quiet, nice and smooth. I'm gonna get you up to some highway speed here. So there, we're going about 55 miles per hour now. I'm gonna take my hand off the wheel. Well, straighten up first, of course. There we go. Take my hand off the wheel, drives perfectly straight. Coming into a curve here. I'm gonna take my hand off the wheel again and hit the brakes. The car doesn't pull, doesn't shake, doesn't shimmy. Drives absolutely beautifully. It's got navigation, which is of course quite a bit dated, so I don't know that you'd want to use a map from 2006 to get around, but it does work, and it does have Bluetooth phone connectivity. So anyways, I'm Drew. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you want to buy the car online, you're more than welcome. You could do so through www.pellacars.com, or of course we'd love to meet you and do it the old-fashioned way, have you test drive it and take care of everything right in our office here in Spencerport. You can also set that up through www.pellacars.com, or you can just call me. I'm Drew. It's at 585-771-0111. And hey, if you made it this far and you don't like this car because of some of the flaws that it does have, either call me or check the website. Again, that's www.pellacars.com, because our normal business model is bringing in absurdly clean, older, low mileage, Southern Prius, Honda Civic, Corolla, stuff like that. We even have a Chevy Cobalt right now from Virginia that's like a time capsule. It looks like it's about a year old. So if you don't like this, but you do like that, give a call. We'll figure something out for you, okay? Thanks. Take care.